All right, dearly beloved, happy November 11th. We got the 11/11 happening today, which means this must be a very good luck magic mind. We got the power of the cosmos working in our favor today, so that's great. We got that going for us. For my short little sermon today, I'm in uh, reflection and planning mode for 2025. And so one of the things that I've been really looking at is what were some of the most effective things that I did this year and the least effective things that I did this year so that I can double down on those and obviously repeat the effective strategies and figure out ways to optimize and improve them so that I can scale those even easier in the new year. So some of those things that worked really well this year were running bigger programs. So the beginning of the year kicked off with the flagship training, which was the sequel to the signature workshop training that I ran this year. And that was great. We had I think about 40 or so people sign up for that. And then the signature workshop program this fall, I think we have 110 people enrolled in that right now. And so that was a big chunk of revenue for Majik Media this year. It's fun, it's easy to run big programs. And so I feel like for next year, I'm excited to um, explore other bigger programs that go on for a couple months at the minimum that are skill building to help people really lay solid foundations. Um, and also finding more ways to provide more value inside of the Magic Minded members, which I've got a few different pieces that I'm going to be implementing, which I'll get to in a second. So those have been effective. The other effective thing was running several business retreats here on Salt Spring Island. Bill, you were one of the ones who you were my guinea pig to come try it out, and I've had another one since then. And it was a really fun and potent way to just go really deep for a few days of coaching and adventuring and sharing meals together, and then following it up with 10 strategy sessions to make sure that the strategy we laid out in the retreat actually got implemented in your business. And so that was another thing I'm going to double down on. And then I had a golf retreat in September, business golf mastermind retreat. And that was really awesome. There's not a ton of golfers in my audience, but what that showed me is I really want to get back into doing creative retreats for people to come and spend an extended period of time doing our deep dive together where there's coaching, but we're also working on a specific project that everybody comes to. So those are a few of the things, the reflections that I've had around the strategies that worked really well. The ones that didn't work really well, I have done a bunch of these 2 to 3 hour workshops over the year. And for whatever reason, and I'm not sure what the reason is yet, I think I've done about six of them, is they didn't get really high attendance from people outside of the Magic Mind. And so for whatever reason, might have been the pricing, maybe the workshops didn't resonate, maybe it was poor marketing. I'm not sure yet. I will be sending out a survey to figure that out. But the Magic Mind members seem to get quite a bit out of these. So for the new year, I'm going to be shifting this, and I believe the Magic Mind coaching sessions are going to become 90 minutes instead of 60, and we're going to do them Tuesdays and Thursdays around the same time, 9:30 to 11 a.m. I'm also going to feel like I'm in the co-pilot seat with everybody who's a Magic Mind member. Uh, I'm going to be offering, so the price is going to be doubling, so I can offer more support. For all of you who are Magic Mind members now, your price is going to stay the same for another year because I want to get you to the point where $500 a month is no big deal. So you'll keep your same membership subscription, but a part of the people who will be paying 497 includes a quarterly coaching session with me, a 20-minute deep dive where we can just keep me in the loop on how things are going so I can play more of a creative director role because I've done probably 100 to 200. I don't know what the number is, but I could figure it out of those 20-minute or 15-minute laser focused coaching sessions. So powerful for how I've gotten to know people inside of my email list and to get inspired about what I could be offering for value. So I think doing that as a quarterly thing for members is going to be great. And then the other piece that I'm going to be adding, based on the request last week of doing a case study workshop, is I'm going to create a monthly workshop Wednesday where there's just a 2 hour workshop. All of the Magic Mind members get to vote on what the topic is. Is like, do we want to work on a ChatGPT deep dive? Do we want to work on a Notion workflow? Do you want to figure out, planning out your whole year of workshops, case studies, etc. And so at the beginning of every month, we're going to do a vote on what topics we want, and then I can plan a workshop in the weeks ahead to cater to what everybody's looking for. So those are a few things. Now it's your turn. You're going to take a few minutes and reflect on what's worked really well this year and what has not worked really well this year so that you can figure out what to double down on and how to know what's worked. Where have your subscribers come from and where has your money come from? So I'm just going to give you a few minutes just to write down some answers to that, because 'tis the season to be thinking about these things so that we can lay the tracks for January as we close off the year, close out any commitments that are no longer serving you so that you can step into the new. So I got my timer set. Enjoy 3 minutes of writing down some answers. All right. That was only 3 minutes, but hopefully a lot happened in 3 minutes. I would encourage spending a little more time than 3 minutes on these questions, but hopefully this begins the process. For me, I was got my sauna behind me in the studio, and that was where I did my thinking around this stuff. And I'm doing the same process with Magic Kids with Play Chi Ball, but giving those examples for the Magic Media side of the business. And I would encourage you to uh, share your plan in the community of things you're going to eliminate and things you're going to double down on for the new year so that you can keep repeating the good stuff and let go of the things that aren't necessarily working for you. The other thing to reflect on is where is your time, your focus, and your creativity getting sucked out of your eye sockets? What are the areas of your life that are leaking the most of your powerful chi that's preventing you from moving forward with confidence and with that inner power and clarity? We all have them. We all have these things that divert our focus every day. And so if we could reclaim at least one of those energy leaks, just think about how much more efficient we'll be. So some things to reflect on. We got lots of time. It's only November 11th. Still got 7 weeks until we move over the new year. But now's the time to be thinking about these things as we close off this one.